Hello. Hello.
Hello, welcome. It's time for the quiz again. Fantastic, lovely. So welcome along, everybody. Then thank you to Dan who did last week's rounds, which was very good. Tonight, I've got some rounds for you, and they are as follows. Round number 1 tonight is crime TV and characters off of like British programs and stuff. I haven't done American ones because I don't really care for them. Number 2, it's all about palettes. Yes, all about palettes. Why? Well, because I can. Number 3, it's about 80s music. Yes, this is a pint of coffee. I had a nice... Actually, it's I was given it. It's a Hofmeister pint glass, but it's really good. Right, are we all ready to start? Let's have a go then, shall we? Right, so A, B, or C in the chat to answer the question. Off we go. Round number 1. In the TV show Sherlock, what's the name of Sherlock Holmes' friend and sidekick? Is it A, John Watson, B, James Moriarty, or C, Mycroft Holmes? A, John Watson, B, James Moriarty, Mycroft Holmes. Have I dyed my hair? No, I haven't. It's just dark. Steady. Correct answer was John Watson. Next. Which British crime drama series follows the investigations of D.I. Kate Fleming and D.S. Steve Arnott? Is it Broadchurch, B, Line of Duty, or C, Luther? Hello, Abby, welcome along. Which crime show follows D.I. Kate Fleming and D.S. Steve Arnott? Is it A, Broadchurch, B, Line of Duty, or C, Luther? Time's up. We're all going Line of Duty. Line of Duty. On to number 3. Which British crime show features a forensic pathologist called Dr. Nikki Alexander? Is it A, Silent Witness, B, Shetland, or C, Vera? Which crime show has Dr. Nikki Alexander as a forensic pathologist? A. Silent Witness, B. Shetland, or C. Vera? I think I've only ever seen one of these. It was your dad's favourite one back in the day. I think it was quite a favourite of my mum's as well, to be fair. Answer was, of course, it was Silent Witness. Number 4. Which series is set in the fictional town of St. Marie and focuses on the investigations of D.I. Jack Mooney? Is it A. Broadchurch, B. Death in Paradise, or C. Inspector Morse? Yes, you'll keep the points, yes. I thought this was quite a challenging, interesting round, but it seems to be quite easy. Everybody's gone Death in Paradise. It was Death in Paradise. Well done. Question 5. What nickname is given to Tommy Shelby in Peaky Blinders? Is he A, the Cillian, B, the Peaky Blinder, or C, the Birmingham Bandit? What nickname is given to Tommy Shelby in Peaky Blinders? Is he A, the Cillian, B, the Peaky Blinder, or C, the Birmingham Bandit? A, B, or C? Most of you going for C. According to Wikipedia, it's B. Clues in the name. Number 6. Which crime drama follows D.I. Jane Tennyson and the Met Police? Is it A, Prime Suspect, B, The Fall, or C, Luther? Which drama follows D.I. Jane Tennyson in the Met Police? A, Prime Suspect, B, The Fall, or C, Luther? Looks like not everybody's at 100% now. Lol. We're all going Prime Suspect. It was Prime Suspect. Well done. Moving on to number 7. Can't wait for the pallets. In Line of Duty, what's the name of the anti-corruption unit? Is it called A, AC-12, B, SO10, or C, UCOS? What's the name of the anti-corruption unit? AC-12, SO10, or UCOS? Time's up. Let's have a look. What have you done? It was a good show. The bits that I saw, anyway, I liked it. I would all go with AC-12. You'd be right to do so. The correct answer was AC-12. Number 8. Inspector Tom Barnaby is a character in which drama? Is it A, The Bill, B, Silent Witness, or C, Midsummer Murders? Tom Barnaby is in which drama? A, The Bill, B, Silent Witness, or C, Midsummer Murders? Oh dear. It will take your first answer. Never mind. Midsummer Murders was your jam. I was always into Hetty Wainthropp. Was it Hetty Wain? Yeah, I'm sure it was that one. Midsummer Murders it was. Number 9. Which series set in Scotland follows D.I. Jimmy Perez? Is it A. Shetland, B. Marcella, or C. Happy Valley? Which series set in Scotland follows D.I. Jimmy Perez? Is it A. Shetland, B. Marcella, or C. Happy Valley? No, it's not my track name. I've never heard of Shetland either. I just thought it was a type of horse. It was indeed Shetland. Jimmy Perez is a horse. And the final crime round question in round 1. Which crime series set in Oxford follows the early career of Detective Morse? Is it A. Inspector Morse, B. Endeavour, or C. Foyle's War? Which series in Oxford follows the early career of Detective Morse? Is it Inspector Morse, Endeavour, or Foyle's War? It's not obvious. Unless you know. We're going with Endeavour. Yes, of course you all know. That's why you keep asking for these questions. It was Endeavour. Because, why? It was his first name. There you are. As correctly said by Leroy. Well done. Let's have a look at the scores then and see how we're doing then. I'd imagine you're all fairly there. We got 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And Abby's got 8. Right, there we are then. We're all pretty much similar. Abby in the bottom. And now the round I've been waiting for ages, the highlight of my dad's week. It's time for the round all about pallets. Yeah, pallets. Because I thought, well, what sort of questions are going to be challenging? I thought, right, do you know what? I'm just going to do a round about pallets. And so here we go. Here are some rounds about pallets. Now, before we continue any further, just to clarify, the answers are based on pallets of the UK and Europe. It doesn't cover American pallets because America does everything differently. So this is all about pallets you will find here in the UK or the wider Europe. Let's go. What's the most common type of pallet used in the industry? Is it A, ABS plastic, B, cardboard, or C, wood? What's the most common type of pallet used in the industry? Is it A, ABS plastic, B, cardboard, or C, wood? Remember, don't get too comfortable with some of these answers. It's not what you may think. I mean, a lot of them probably are. We're going with wood. Well, it's wood, with plastic being the second. Number 12. Which material offers the highest weight-bearing capacity for pallets? Is it A, aluminium, B, steel, or C, plywood? Which material offers the highest weight-bearing capacity for pallets? Is it A, aluminium, B, steel, or C, plywood pallets? Ooh, this is controversial. Correct answer was steel. Aluminium in second. Dear oh dear. There's not, admittedly, I looked at it, there's not a huge amount in the difference, but steel will hold more. Let's move on. What's the UK's standard pallet size? Is it A, 120 by 100 centimetres, B, 120 by 80 centimetres, or C, 106.7 by 106.7 centimetres? What's the UK standard pallet size? 120 by 100, B, 120 by 80, or C, 106.7 by 106.7? Well, mixed bag. Correct answer, it's 120 by 100. 120 by 80 centimetres, as you will more commonly know, they are the Euro pallets, which are the ever so slightly narrower ones, and 106.7 by 106.7, that is the American standard pallet. Just to confuse you, that's why it's in 0.7, because they do everything in inches, because America. What type of pallet is typically used for transporting goods internationally due to its resistance to pests? Is it A, untreated pallets, B, chemical treated pallets, or C, heat treated pallets? What type of pallet is used for transporting goods internationally due to its resistance to pests? Untreated ones, B, chemically treated, or C, heat treated? Heat treated, well done. Try leaving and coming back. Right, everyone can hear fine now. We're all good, yeah? Okay, good, jolly good. Let's go. Which pallet design provides four-way entry, allowing forklifts to access the pallet from all four sides? Is it A, a two-way stringer pallet, B, a block pallet, or C, a perimeter base pallet? Which pallet provides four-way entry for forklift trucks? Is it A, a two-way stringer, B, a block pallet, or C, a perimeter base pallet? They're all actual real types and designs of pallets. Little bit of love for the two-way stringer. Most of you going for the block pallet.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
He's not here. But there we are. Well done. It was a block pallet. $16. What's the purpose of pallet collars? Do they A, improve the stackability of pallets, B, additional protection of the goods on a pallet, or C, increase the load capacity of a pallet? What do pallet collars do? Is it A, improve their stackability, B, provide additional protection for the goods on the pallet, or C, increase their load capacity? 3 of you got it right. 4 of you got it right. A pallet collar will provide additional protection to the goods on the pallet. Not much, but a little. 17. What type of pallet is most commonly used in food and pharmaceutical industries due to its hygienic properties? Is it A, aluminium, B, plastic, or C, steel? Mainly the pharmaceutical industry than food, but what type of pallet is most commonly used in the pharmaceutical industry due to its hygienic properties? Is it A, aluminium, B, plastic, or C, steel? Plastic. I do have a small pallet in my garden, but I'm not giving it away. That's my pallet. 18. What does the term pallet pooling mean? Is it A, recycling of damaged pallets, B, reusing pallets, or C, rotating pallets between suppliers? What is pallet pooling? Is it A, recycling damaged pallets, B, reusing pallets, or C, rotating pallets between suppliers? Nobody getting it right yet. Oh yes, the red arrows are supposed to be going over me in a minute at 20 past. Oh, never mind, I saw them the other day. Pallet pooling is reusing pallets on site. Unless my dad gets there first and takes them home. One moment, I'll give it 20 seconds. I think I can hear them coming. One moment. Oh no, it was that fat bird again. Right. 19. What does the Do you know what? I've just... Fuck this. I've copied the wrong question in. Pick a random one. Just pick one. I can't remember what the original question was now. Let me look at my notes. I can't find my notes now. I've lost my notes. What are my notes? Oh, so there we are. It was supposed to be, what's the primary advantage of plastic over wood? Anyway, never mind. You wouldn't have got it anyway. Which organisation is responsible for setting international standards for pallet dimensions and quality? Is it A, the ISO, the International Organisation of Standardisation? Is it B, the WPA, the World Pallet Alliance? Or is it C, EPAL, the European Pallet Alliance? There's an organisation dedicated to organising pallets. Is it A, the ISO, B, the WPA, or C, EPAL? Time's up. Mixed bag. It is the ISO. You know, the people who give things an ISO number, they look after pallets. And at the end of the pallet round, In the lead is Jonathan Morgan with 18, Leroy with 17, Ding Dong Daddy with 16, Mr. Green Senior with 15, Abby with 14, and my mum with 13. And now we move on to the final round tonight, where you might be able to get out the bottom spot. It is 80s music. You chose this round. Let's have a go. Which song spent the most consecutive weeks at number 1 in the 80s? Was it A, Relaxed by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, B, Don't You Want Me by the Human League, or C, Tainted Love by Soft Cell? Which song spent the most consecutive weeks at number 1 in the 80s? Was it A, Relax, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, B, Don't You Want Me by the Human League, or C, Tainted Love by Soft Cell? I'm already going to hell, I'm allowed to laugh. Most of you going for the Human League. Correct answer, it was the Human League. 5 weeks at number 1. 22. Which artist had the most number 1 singles in the chart in the 1980s? Was it A, Madonna, B, Michael Jackson, or C, Cliff Richard? Which artist had the most number 1 singles in the chart in the 80s? Was it A, Madonna, B, Michael Jackson, or C, Cliff Richard? Everybody's kind of forgotten about Cliff Richard, haven't they? Is he still alive? I don't know. Or has he been arrested? I don't know. You'll kick yourself. Correct answer was Cliff Richard in the UK chart. Michael Jackson had the most consecutive number 1s in the US Billboard Top 100, which is the American chart, but it was Cliff Richard over here in the UK. Who topped the UK Top 40 Singles chart with the song West End Girls? Was it A, B, Pet Shop Boys, or C, Depeche Mode? Duran, Pet Shop Boys, or Depeche Mode? If you pronounce them all wrong. Who was it? 3, 2, 1. It was great timing on the old fart. One moment. What am I looking for? There we are. Yeah, it was the Pet Shop Boys. Well done. Right, let's move on to the next one then. 24. Which group's debut single, Do They Know It's Christmas, was the best-selling UK single of the 80s? Was it A, Band-Aid, B, Wham, or C, Culture Club? Time's up. I had to put a couple of easy ones in because I thought people are going to start getting the wrong ones. So I put 1 or 2 easy ones in. Thanks. We'll ignore that. Which song by Queen reached number 1 on the UK Top 40 Singles chart in the 1980s? Was it A, We Are the Champions, B, Bohemian Rhapsody, or C, Another One Bites the Dust?
Oh.
Hello?
Damn, Daniel. Damn,
Correct.
Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
Correct answer was Another One Bites the Dust, because the other two were released in the 70s. 26. Shit, what the fucking hell's going on there? Who achieved their first UK #1 with Vienna? Was it A, Ultravox, B, Tears for Fears, or C, Simple Minds? Who got their first UK #1 in the 80s with Vienna? Was it A, Ultravox? You shut up.
Damn, Daniel.
Fucking hell.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
Are you quite finished? Have we quite finished? What the... Have we finished? Put you over there out the way. It's only annoying when I'm trying to read things. Right, let's go. Quickly, 27. Which British band had a chart-topping hit in the 80s with the song Karma Chameleon? Right, come on, you know this one. Is it A, Duran Duran, B, Culture Club, or C, oh, fuck off. Spandau Ballet. I asked my dad how you spell Karma Chameleon, and that's what he said. It was Culture Club. 28. Which artist had a #1 single in the UK chart with I Just Called to Say I Love You? A, Phil Collins, B, Stevie Wonder, or C, Elton John? That was my chair, it wasn't a fart noise. I don't think... You didn't see it coming. Stevie Wonder. 29. Who had a #1 hit with Two Tribes? Was it A, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, B, Duran Duran, or C, Eurythmics? Now, they do still make it, just not many places sell it. We do. Might need to change the noises from farts to something else. There you go. And now the final question. Which British singer achieved their only UK #1 single with Never Gonna Give You Up? Was it A, Rick Astley, B, George Michael, or C, David Bowie? The trouble with 80s stuff is it's really awkward to do questions for because everybody knows the answers, and like, unless you start going into obscure album tracks, no one even knows the answer. Yes, remember that everybody gets a point at the end. So, there you are. Let's have a look then. So add 1 to your scores. Let's see what have you done. Leroy with 26, add 1 is 27. Jonathan Morgan with 26, add 1 is 27. Molly has 24, add 1, which is 25. Mr. Green Senior 22, add 1, that's 23. Mother with 20, and Abby with 20, add 1, that's 21 each. So it's a draw. It's a tie between Leroy and Jonathan Morgan. I've got a I have a tiebreaker question for Leroy and Jonathan Morgan, if you would like it. Which type of pallet is known for its compatibility with automated systems, such as conveyor belts and robotic handling? Is it A, steel, B, plastic, or C, aluminium? Which type of pallet is known for its compatibility with automated systems, like conveyor belts and robot handling? Is it A, steel, B, plastic, or C, aluminium? Jonathan's going with steel. Leroy picks steel, plastic, or aluminium. Pick one. Correct answer was pallets, I'm afraid. Oh dear. I'll give you one more. Are you ready for your final tiebreaker question? Right. One of you's got to pick a different answer to the other. So, your question is, what is the primary advantage of using block pallets over stringer pallets? Is it A, the higher load capacity, B, they're cheaper, or C, they're stronger? What's the primary advantage of using block pallets over stringer pallets? Is it A, the higher load capacity, B, the lower cost, or C, the increased durability? In other words, they're stronger. Right, Leroy, you're going with the lower cost. Jonathan Morgan is Googling quickly. And Jonathan Morgan Jonathan's going to go with C. Unfortunately, on this event, neither of you are correct because block pallets have a higher load capacity than stringer pallets. Do we have to keep going until you get it right? Your final tiebreaker question, because I want to go. Which type of pallet is used in industries where static control is crucial, like electrics or chemical factories? Is it A, wood, B, plastic with anti-static, or C, metal? Which pallet is used in industries where static control is crucial, like electronic or chemical factories? Is it A, wooden pallets, B, plastic pallets, or C, metal pallets? Leroy's going with B, plastic pallets. Jonathan Morgan saying wooden pallets. The answer is plastic pallets, which means Leroy is this week's winner. Well done. I thought we'd never get there, but my God, I'm glad that we're at the end. Next week, I'll have 2 more rounds for you and one very, very obscure niche round about something. If you've got any suggestions, then let me know. I think that's what we're gonna just to make it awkward, we'll do from now on is we'll have 2 normalish rounds, and then we'll have one oddly specific round that you will never get on the chase. It's not going to be Fast and Furious. I can't stand it. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Pigeon racing. Write that down. We'll do that next week. Ta-ra!
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.